Hello everyone, this is Rabbi Ari Sachs of Congregation Beth Mordechai in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. I'm very excited for you to join us today for a special occasion, which is the selling of Hametz of our community to Reverend Dr. Anne-Marie Jeffrey of St. Peter's Episcopal Church. It is the command from the Torah that on Passover, not only do we actually clean our entire house of any Hametz, of any leavened products, but then neither should we own or be able to see any of those products. So all those things that we don't get rid of, that we simply put away, they can no longer be in our possession for the holiday, which is why that we're actually going to be selling our Hametz to Dr. Jeffrey, who is then going to be in possession of the Hametz for the entire duration of Passover. And then at the end of Passover, she's going to sell it back to us, and we're going to be able to use it again after Pesach, and that way we will not have any use of that Hametz, which is forbidden from Jews for Passover. So you're going to actually witness here the document in which we officially sell Hametz. So if you want to come in close to the document, and we're going to read it together. I, Rabbi Ari Sachs, have sold to Reverend Dr. Anne-Marie Jeffrey, a non-Jew, from the hour listed below all forms of Hametz and suspected Hametz, whether my own or that of anyone who has authorized me to sell their Hametz, as detailed in the Shtar Harsha'ah which has been given to me, whether food, specifically forms of grains and flours, baked goods, all baking ingredients, etc., or drink, and all forms of candy, chocolate, sweets, all those forms, the Hametz which adheres to utensils in containers or clothing, all animals large and small, cattle, horses, birds, and fowl which feed on Hametz, and the Hametz and Hametz mixtures which those who have authorized me have in partnership with the non-Jew, whether the Hametz mentioned is truly their own or that for which they are responsible, even if responsible only for negligence, whether responsibility is according to Torah law or civil protocol or by dint of lawlessness, whether the Hametz is with them in the house, in the attic, in the cellar, or in a factory or store, whether in dry land or the waters, whether in wagons or the railroads, or in ships or in airplanes, all such Hametz as listed above I have sold to the aforementioned buyer in a complete and absolute sale without retaining any rights whatsoever. As regards to the price of the Hametz as listed above, I came to an agreement with the aforementioned buyer that everything would be assessed by 3 experts in assessment according to current prices. And in accordance with the assessment, the aforementioned buyer is obligated to pay the price after measuring such Hametz as is normally measured or weighing such Hametz as is normally weighed. The assessment, measurement, and weighing will take place after the upcoming Pesach may come upon us with the blessing. As regards the cost of the purchase, I received from the aforementioned buyer a total security of $10, and I established the remainder to be in the form of a loan with a date of maturity not to exceed 1 hour into the 23rd day of Nisan in the year 5773, corresponding to the 7th day of April 2013, after the measure and weighing take place. And then we're going to move to the bottom. It is within the authority of the aforementioned buyer, the Reverend Anne-Marie Jeffrey, to carry out the sale in accordance with the law of the land in all its details. The financial consequences which emanate from such action are the buyer's responsibility. It has also been stipulated with the aforementioned buyer that even if this document is binding only in Jewish law as opposed to civil law, nevertheless the sale of Hametz is valid, and should there occur any disagreement between the aforementioned buyer and the sellers, they agree and obligate themselves to litigate the dispute according to the law of Torah, with each party choosing one dayan. Everything herewith stated has been thoroughly prepared in the most binding manner in accordance with the takana of our chachamim, with the decree of our sages. May their memory be blessed, and should not be regarded as mere rhetoric or perfunctory legal form. Witness this 13th day of the month of Nisan at the hour of 1 hour before half of the day, the year 5773, here at Congregation Beth Mordechai in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. And now I am going to sign as the rabbi. And now Reverend Anne-Marie Jeffrey will sign as the buyer. And now Executive Director Elliot Rubin will sign as one of the witnesses. And now, since you are watching over